Double RK has gone live.
Yeah, I just got that information too.
It's a good thing I plugged in my iPad right next to my monitor, so I can just go pop that right up.
Okay, here we are. We should be live. Maybe we're live. And we're doing some bailing, and you can probably might see I'm on an incline. Somebody mowed this on the side of the ditch so I could get around the so I can get around the poles. Now, okay, the question is, am I missing anything while I'm... Nope, looks like I'm doing good. There we go. So it looks like I'm halfway down the ditch, but I'm not really. We've got two balers out here. We're joined on the server by Billy, Mesa, and Michael. And of course myself, Double RK. We've got all the fields planted. We sold buku bunches of soybeans. Earning the farm, what was it, Mesa, 4 million?
Our total take on the harvest was almost $3 million.
So we have lots of money now for the farm.
Yep. That was just the soybeans. Not counting the kind of money we're going to make when we sell off the vast quantities of canola and barley that we have.
Okay, that bale of hay is in the way. This should get this just right. There we go. Did we do that right? Yes, we did. Oh, wait. Get back inside. You're missing your... I bet you I missed some, but oh well.
I'll tell you, auto turn makes blanking out a field pretty easy in the absence of I found this really knuckle-headed mod, but given the amount of field alterations I like to do, and with the ground modification mod, there you can get 4 sizes of equipment. I think it's 9, 18, 20, and up to 27. There's 4 different sizes that all respond to, even if you don't have that particular mod to repaint the textures of the ground, you can cover large distances of ground. If you want to make a large equipment park and lay it down with gravel, the 3-meter roller is going to take you up to 2 hours to get it done. But you know, this crazy mod, I tell you, it works just fine.
That's all that matters, is that it works. Oh, ran right between those bales, ran over those bales. Let's see. Where is this? There it is. I see it right there. There's a windrow. Coming through the trees. I can almost see what I'm doing here. Maybe if I turn on some... Well, the lights helped a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, I can do this. this one is going to be tricky. No, okay, maybe not. Can't see through the trees. Okay. Let's make a turnaround up here where I got room to turn around. Because I don't know, am I streaming? It's not saying I'm connected to anything.
I'm watching it.
Okay.
Yeah, you're live on Twitch.
Okay, yes, shows Twitch is connected, but YouTube's still not. Yeah, I was having trouble connecting to YouTube yesterday, too. Last night it didn't want to connect. It's not connecting at all to... now it's dropped both of them. I guess Restream isn't really working. Is anybody trying to watch me on YouTube?
No, I didn't pull that up. But I can check it for you.
No, that's okay.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm just... I was just wondering if... because it's... not saying neither one of them... well, Twitch is not connected. And it's trying to connect to YouTube, but it's... that doesn't mean it's not necessarily working. I guess if somebody says hello, I'll know they're watching. Now they're both saying they're offline, but you guys are saying Twitch is still working, so... I don't know. Maybe I should try a different...
User joined your channel.
Hey, Jacob.
stream server. Hey, Jacob.
Hello.
How's it going?
Going.
It's just going, huh?
I'm watching Randy feed.
I thought about it, but I'm not really into House Flipper. I just don't get that game.
User joined your
Just
channel.
watching the chat.
Say again?
I was just watching the chat.
User left your channel.
Oh, who is that?
Somebody new.
Somebody
Their handle was
new.
TeamSpeak user.
Yeah. Oh. Did I just miss? Nope, I got it. Good to go. We're making hay while the sun shines.
Oh.
Something like that.
We were talking about earlier with Randy when I think he was recording, wasn't he? When we were talking about the smaller balers and the old-time square balers and flatbed hay wagons. Small tractors pulling them. Starting to map with small equipment. And getting small tractors is not a big deal. Getting the old-time equipment seems to be a problem. There just aren't many modders making them. Old tractors? Yes. Old balers? Sickle bar mowers? Rakes? Not so much. Is that the last one, Michael? Let's see if I can get out of these trees.
User joined your channel.
Yeah, that looks like... Whoops. That looks like the last of the... Last of it done. Doesn't it? Okay, let me unload my... Is that the right... Nope, that one? There we go. That's the right button. And we can hold that up. Don't forget to unload your baler. Yeah, he did. Okay. And hello, TeamSpeak user. You'll want to change that to a name. Okay, this doesn't have a horn. Apparently this tractor does not have a horn. You need to pick a name.
Yes, TeamSpeak user not going to work. You can join, but you need to change your handle in TeamSpeak, please.
To whatever you're going to use in the server.
Precisely. Make sure that whatever you name yourself in TeamSpeak is going to be the same character name that you would log into the game with.
And you can change your name by double-clicking on it in TeamSpeak. If you double-click on it, it'll let you... If you're using the PC version of TeamSpeak. Why am I going? Where am I going?
I don't know.
I don't either. Okay.
Are you bringing the baler back home?
That was my intention.
You drove way past it.
Yes, I went right past it and I drove through that ditch. Which was it's a good thing it was a little ditch because I have a little tractor.
Little tractor.
Hey, since I don't want to wash the Oliver, do I have to wash the baler?
No, do not wash the Oliver. We're likely to fall apart on us if we do. And then someone's going to have to explain to Jeffrey again
why the Oliver fell apart.
Is the Oliver clean? Not a comfortable conversation to have, I can assure you.
Okay, well there it's getting clean. I just wasn't close enough to the baler to get it cleaned. Ooh. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get me some money and do some maintenance on this. Get some money out of the bank here.
Oh, you've got some money set aside for that?
Yeah, I got some money set aside in case I need to do maintenance on something. And
okay.
This Oliver is getting close to maintenance, so.
Yeah.
I'm going to go do that while I have it in hand. Repair. It's going to cost all of $30. Did that actually? Yes, it did. It worked. Usually it shuts the tractor off and makes it jump around and do all kinds of silly things, but
Oh yeah.
it didn't. The tractor stayed running, and
Very good thing. Because that's kind of why we buy them. To make sure they keep running, eh?
oh yes, it's annoying as all get out when they die in the middle of a field.
Yeah, kind of like that Sacred Duramax did one day. The darndest thing. Is it art and entertainment mimicking real life, or real life mimicking art and entertainment? Or require much more thinking and quite a lot of self-medication. Okay, so let's take a look at TeamSpeak here. And let's see, TeamSpeak user RR, have you changed your name yet? Because I don't see that you have. And he's AFK. Either that or... What does the X mean? He can't hear us?
No, he's away.
Okay.
Yeah, that's AFK.
Oh yeah, that's right. Away status. Derp. Okay.
But he was AFK when he said he was going to join.
Well, asked
User
if it was
disconnected
okay.
from your channel.
To join, yeah. Okay. Okay. Now it's my turn, Michael, to try to back up into this. And you can't do that in first person mode because you can't see over the baler. Oh man, come on. I can't zoom in far enough. Oh, wow.
Why can't you zoom in far enough? Did you change your field of view setting?
Oh, I forgot to do that. No, because I was too close to the wall in front of me.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, if it was real life, those dual tires would have hit that John Deere. 3 viewers. Okay, well, yeah, but I've got 3 viewers. Okay, that's done. We can drop that.
Well, it looks like WiseBot is being wise.
Yeah. Why do we have these 2 teeny tiny fertilizer spreaders?
Those are salt spreaders. They're a special mod called the Gritters Mod Pack, and it also includes the salt pallets that you can buy.
Okay.
So yeah, that's for the snow layers when we
Okay.
get them and don't feel like clearing them, you know.
Okay. Well, that. Oh, are you throwing these into the shaft? I thought we were going to sell them.
Yeah, they weren't dry enough when I tedded them, so they turned into grass instead of hay.
Oh
Ah.
yeah, that's right.
Really?
The
It
wet
does
crop
that?
symbol is up. We can probably fix that.
Too late now. It's all grass, and it's all going in here.
There it is.
Whoa.
Now it's falling off.
There's, you got it. Okay. Here's one. I knew a couple of them got thrown out there somewhere. Okay. Hey, I think you can dump those into the Silo King and they become loose grass.
Oh, I could do that too, but I think we got plenty of loose grass, don't we?
Yeah, given how long this map's gonna last, and
yeah, probably.
we got more than enough stuff to take care of the livestock.
Yeah, 221,000 liters so of grass, and let's see how much TMR. There it is, 738,000. Yeah, and the cows are.
They should still
good.
be in semi-okay shape.
Yep, they're looking good.
Despite the speed up in time to get rid of the wet crops thing.
Well, it's too late now because we already baled them, so they're going to stay hay.
Oh, well.
Or they're going to stay grass. So the one you're using now only does a 3-meter width. Yeah,
3 meters
roller
at a
thing.
time.
Yeah, well,
Really exciting. But I got a fair majority of the field done with just auto turn, and
yeah,
just would start the auto turn thing the next lane over to kind of cover it up, and got a few straight lanes, back and forth lanes to do. But I figured I want to clean this up a bit. I have low attention threshold disorder, or low attention deficit disorder, whatever the heck you want to call it. Drive me to drinking if you don't stop driving that hot rod Lincoln. Dadgummit.
Now, where did you get the idea for that song?
Oh my goodness gracious, that's one of the first songs that I learned how to pick on the guitar when I was a kid.
The first song I learned how to play on the guitar was "You're Cheating Hard."
Yeah, I heard that about the same time I heard the Commander Cody thing. I said, this Hank Williams cat's just a loser. Couldn't stand the sound of his voice or the songs he wrote. Who knew he was gonna be the father of this juggernaut, aka Hank Williams Jr.?
Bocephus.
Bocephus. The one country star that mastered self-destruction on the public stage. I was like, okay, dude, really? It's one thing that you can play guitar and play piano and you write good songs, but do you have to drink 3 bottles of Jack Daniels in an hour-and-a-half concert? Really? Seriously? What are you trying to escape?
Life.
Oh, and the more he drank, the worse he got on stage. I never went back to see him in concert.
I've never seen him in concert.
Now, given the age I was and what it took just to be able to get to go to a concert, and then that happens, man, my parents were up in arms. They're like, we don't care if he's the son of Hank Williams Sr., you're not going to see that person again. Okay.
So you're saying there is no interruption in my stream, even though my read streams keep saying it. I'm losing the connection.
Well, you're facing the food lane right now, the feed lane, right, for the cows?
Well, yeah, it says I'm online now, but it was connected, disconnected just
reconnected?
before that. Yeah.
I missed that. I'm trying to stay in these straight lines I made for myself, and time I get distracted, I miss the turn.
Wonder if I can get Twitch on my cell phone.
All right, now nothing's happening on your Twitch stream other than the fact I can see your
Yeah, I'm waiting
camera
for
view of yourself, so I know it's live. So you're still moving there.
Yeah, I'm waiting for you to fast forward the day so I can clean up the cows again. And
I can do that.
but no, we want to wait till he gets all this grass off the field and put somewhere first,
Oh,
or we'll lose it.
okay. Well, then I already fast forwarded a bunch, so I'll just knock
Yeah.
it down to real time till he's done.
I only
Thought you were
got-
like, go ahead.
I got 5 bales left and I'm done.
Okay, no, I don't want to watch Randy. You watch him paint dry. No, we don't want. I want to see me.
You know.
He's done.
All right, go ahead.
Thanks, Billy.
Thank you.
No. No.
And there we go. Then the cows will be ready.
It's not. I can't watch myself on my. On my cell phone Twitch app.
Why is that?
I don't know why. It only shows Randy online. It doesn't show me online. Stream chat.
I don't know that
Activity
you
feed.
can
No.
watch your live stream feed. Should be able to watch it once it's posted and archived, right?
Well, yeah, it says it's active. 23 viewers, 44 followers. But it doesn't show. I can't watch it. I can watch the stream chat, but
Hold on, Michael. Don't. What's the command for HUD hider? Was it Control H, Shift H, Alt H?
I've got mine set to left or right alt. Right alt.
We are running a mod called HUD hider.
Yeah, right alt.
It has
one.
some combination of
Left
the H
alt.
key.
Left Alt H.
Left alt. Okay. I changed mine to right.
Did that take care of it, Michael?
Okay, so I can't watch. Nope. Apparently.
Okay, cool.
Let's wait a minute. No. Oh, wait a minute. Here I am. Here is me. There I am.
There you is. There you was.
I can see me now. Let's see. Yep. Subs are here. I don't want to learn more. Okay,
Who wants
how-
to
how
learn
can
more
I-
about stuff? Just jump in and see what happens.
I don't know how to mute it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No.
Sage advice from that person, I think. Instruction books. Who's got time for that? Just jump in and see what happens.
Oh, I can't find a, I'm just going to have to turn it down because I can't find the mute button. I have to turn it down on the whole thing. Okay. Yeah, it's, oh, we skipped a day. We're ready to,
You're ready to feed the cows. That's what you wanted, right?
yeah, I've got to clean them up first, then feed them. Oh, Crap, I ran into the wall.
Funny how those walls just keep jumping right out in front of you.
Yes, it is. Now let's see. It's still on left. No, it's not. It changes every time you apparently drop it. Okay. What do they need now? They need everything.
They need to meet a butcher with a sharp knife. Is what they need. Need some steak.
Ooh, yeah, steak. Yum, yum.
We'll go get some, we'll go get some TMR and then, oh.
This would be one of those tasks where I would expect to actually miss a spot.
Ah, you missed a spot.
Yeah, not helpful
left your
because it just not helpful.
TMR, who left? I missed it.
Steve.
Steve left.
Steve left.
He's out of here.
Whoa.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Take care of the cows so we can fast forward time again. Oh, I hit the, keep hitting that wall when I drive in. And we need straw next, and then grass. Dem. Straw. Let's see if I can do this without running into the door frame with the trailer.
Crazy. Or the tractor.
No, I get the tractor and the Frazee and just fine. It's the trailer that always wants to hit the door. I made it. But they don't take much straw. Now the grass, and we'll be able, or wait a minute, is, what's, Billy's mowing grass again, isn't he?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Did you already mow it?
No, I didn't. I was waiting to see what you guys are gonna do.
Well, I don't know. We can do more if you want. Well, that was just
Or we
wise
could
spot.
keep advancing time until we can get crops ready to harvest. What is your
What did I
preference,
miss?
gentlemen?
How did I miss this?
I'm
I
just
did
along
miss
for.
it. I forgot to.
You're just along for the ride, huh?
I'm just along for the ride.
Well, I made the mistake of forgetting to dump the excess straw back into the Silo King. So
what'd you do with the straw then? What happened to it?
nothing. It's still in the trailer. I was wondering why I couldn't get the grass. It's because I still have. Oh. Because I still had a trailer load of straw. That's why I couldn't get grass. I mean, it doesn't matter to me whether we do more hay cutting or whether we fast forward time to get to harvest, or just so long as we have stuff to do. I mean, we're eventually going to have to what's the word? Fast forward time anyway.
Summer, soybean and corn. Corn should be popping any time now for a harvest, and soybeans not going to be until the first of autumn.
Corn's just in the first stage of growth, I think.
Still, yeah, it's still showing green. That's the second stage of growth.
Is it the second stage? Okay.
Okay, well, field 3 is now just a empty lot.
That doesn't look too bad on my cell phone. Are you going up to field 7?
I was just going to put this...
Move this stuff over there. That's
Yeah.
a good idea. That's a good idea. Good idea. 5
You know,
people. 5.
If you look at the fruit types version of the map overview, it still shows that that's a sugar beet field. But growth and soil composition show that it's empty. I wonder if 18 does the same. Nope, because apparently that was plowed under before it was rolled over.
Okay.
Okay. Kind of unusual.
Hmm. Yeah, it's not showing as plowed or cultivated or...
No, it's showing no status other than what a blank field should show, but still shows that there was sugar beet propped up there.
Yeah, maybe it'll, after the map updates again, I don't know.
Possible.
So I'm wondering what to do now.
Oil sticks.
Do we want to keep this potato planter?
I don't see why not.
I'm going to park it all the way back in the back of this lot. All the way in the back corner. That's what I'll do. see if I can back this up in here. All the way back here, out of the way, where we won't use it.
Yeah, Michael, you can bring that right down, park it next to the gooseneck trailer and truck that I got just moved down here. For the first time in forever, the chicken coop area is clear. Except for this little old Chevy pickup truck. And it's still in good shape. So only 25 days till maintenance is required. Let me see if I can do something to shorten that up. I know. I'm going to attempt to launch myself off the little embankment. If I line it up right, I should hit the scale at the cell point just right and be able to keep rolling. Almost did it. Almost had it with something else I was using. Older Matt was on when we were doing that, when I was trying that. So, why not? Gets up to 75 mile an hour. Let's see what happens.
You know you might be a redneck if you've got a pickup truck parked in your front yard.
Among other things. Yeah.
Which is where I just parked this Ford 450 with a
I line this up just
6.7 liter engine.
Get good air time. And probably not. The line is off. I'm up on my side and I just flipped. I just rolled right past it like 2 feet away. Okay.
Not streamed, I don't believe it.
Wait a minute. I'm going to catch it on my stream here if I can get... I'm stuck on the gas pump. Oh, there you are. Watching you.
Well, let's see. I'm going to use GPS to at least give me a straight line where I can try to attempt to navigate. Because, you know, above 30 mile an hour and nothing likes it.
Oh, yes. Definitely not.
Okay, so that gives me something to kind of by hand guide.
Okay, we're watching. I got you on stream.
You do?
Yep.
Boy.
This will be recorded for all posterity. Wait a minute, let me see if I can get up on the roof. So I get a better angle. Nope.
But if you want to get up on the roof, just enable flight mode.
Oh yeah, that'll work. I keep forgetting I got that.
You do have that.
I keep forgetting that though. Now exit. Get to the right one. Toggle flight mode, that's the one. And that's J, Q.
Okay.
Okay.
A rough line
I'm ready
to
for
follow.
You ready?
I'm starting from the tree line at
You're starting from that
20,
far away?
between 20 and 2. Yeah, why not, right? Give it some
here he
sense of really trying.
Here he comes. He's coming across. Well, yep, he's picking up speed. 24 miles an hour. You can see him up there in the glance mod. He's picking up speed. We can't see him yet.
50. I'm topping 60.
We can't see him.
I'm at full speed.
There he is. There he is. See him right there. See that little glimmer in the screen? That's him. Here he comes. That little yellow dot. Speeding right across there. He's going to hit that telephone pole. Oh, nope. Ow! Right into the fence.
Now, you know what happened is right in that path is a utility pole.
I saw that.
That sucks. I didn't even see that.
Oh boy.
Okay, because that's the path. Okay.
That path didn't work.
Nope. All right. Now I'm on the right one. I was
Now
one
you're on the
over
right
too
one?
much.
Okay.
Yeah.
And there he goes again. That little yellow.
I should only have to go midfield to the
Let's see if
power
we can,
line towers.
Let's see if we can follow him this time. We're following him in the flight
User
mode.
joined your channel.
Hey, Brady.
Hey guys.
Oh, you're only going to the power lines this time.
Yeah, that should be
Hey,
enough distance
hi,
for me to get up to full
Michael.
speed. Brady, what's happening?
Watching me
man?
on YouTube.
Not much.
I'm streaming, by the way.
Sounds good.
Okay,
Okay, there he
I'm
goes.
making my approach.
I see you. I'm following. We're following you on stream. We've got you on the drone cam. And actually, that's me.
Oh yeah,
I'm
clear
flying.
shot.
See
Let's
if he
see if I
makes
can
it.
do it.
Whoa! Oh!
And I score. I did it. I did it.
Is that what
Flipped
you're
it
trying
right
to
over
do?
into it, came to a standstill. But I didn't get to full speed. So bet if I got to 75 mile an hour, which this thing says it can do, I'll bet you I could land on it and keep going.
You think that's what you're trying to land on it?
That's
and keep
really
going.
what I'm trying to do.
Okay, there he goes again. Follow him.
I gotta go a little further than the
The utility poles.
utility poles.
Now go all the way out. Your game
I don't have to
crashed,
go all the
Michael?
way out, but just about
that
half the distance I think ought to be sufficient.
that happens to me well, actually it hadn't happened in a while. Streaming. Playing. My game hasn't crashed the other day, I think. Uh-oh. Billy's going to try it too.
He's running my chase truck for me.
And here we go. We're going to follow
All right,
them.
I'm on my approach.
Let's see how he does.
Okay, 60 mile an hour. Braking 70, full speed. I don't know if that'll be enough to do it. We shall see. Boom.
Back,
Yes.
back,
Yes.
go back.
Oh, hell yes.
Looks like
If you
guys are
just
having fun.
went into reverse, you'd have backed right off
but
of there.
I'm not the one who got my truck stuck on the railings.
I see that.
Yep.
Instant replay. There you go. Boom. Cute. That was fun. Okay,
Well-
I'm bored. What's next?
I don't know. Are we going to...
We should fast forward time, see maybe if we're going to do a harvest or something.
Okay, well, I'll go back to the... Did you see what we did over here, Billy? We added these, this shelter with all the plows in them, and
All that damage, all that hard behavior, that truck man, only $34 in damage.
okay, that kind of robotic. You went robotic on us there.
What, my mic did?
Yeah, it's back to
How's
normal now.
this now?
Yeah,
Is
it's
this
back to
any
normal.
better?
I
It's
heard
back
it
to
good.
normal now.
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto.
Okay, now which one brings you down?
J.
Oh,
Or
no.
E.
E. Okay.
E brings you down, J toggles flight mode on and off.
Okay, now it's
Oh,
not
yeah.
working.
I was wondering where all the plows went.
Well, Joker had blanked out 18 a couple of days ago, and I had forgotten about it. And things were getting really weird again down in the shed, trying to put everything away after we were done seeding.
Oh, yeah.
So as I was driving by, I'm like, oh, this no longer is a field for us to be concerned with. I'm going to put a shed there. And then that's where we parked, where we moved the grain trucks earlier. So
Yeah,
all
we
of the
ain't going that
8
fast.
and 9 series tractors are inside the shed along with all 6 of the planters and the 4 combines.
Yeah, that actually opened up quite a bit of room down here.
Yes, it did, and it makes your frame rate not, or at least mine, not drop.
Michael's coming back in.
Yeah, he said his game crashed in YouTube. He's apparently watching me on YouTube,
Cool.
and he said his game crashed.
All right, so the cows are full up, so we can go
Yeah.
ahead and fast forward
Yeah.
time.
That's what I was waiting on.
Of course, we'll wait for the sync warning to finish before we can skip
Yep.
the night.
That'll work.
Well, I'm back after about a week.
Yeah,
After
it's
a week?
been a bit, man.
I went camping up north in Wisconsin for a few days, and I brought my computer and I played on Farming Simulator for almost 2 hours on the ride and at the cabin, but I was never on TeamSpeak.
You just playing single player at the
Yep.
cabin?
Yeah, I played a little on the ride as well.
That was a pretty fast sync.
Yes, it was.
And there we go.
And now we're sleeping.
Another day at the farm.
Yeah, this looks pretty good on my cell phone. Oh,
6
okay.
midsummer. And the corn should be popping anytime soon. Soybeans not until the first 3 days.
Yeah, I'll be back in a few minutes.
Okay.
All right, Billy.
Refreshment time.
We may have to do this a lot because it hasn't changed growth state yet.
No, it hasn't.
No. I don't know if the map's being slow or whatever.
I had that earlier where my crops, I was in, I think it was like the first day of fall, it was early fall, and my crops were at the second growth stage.
Yeah, they're still... The corn is still at the second growth stage.
But I planted them as soon as I could, so I thought that was kind of weird.
Yeah. We did too. Everything else is soybean. But we got 3 fields worth of corn.
They're going to need straw and TMR.
Oh, and I did an edit on the BSM trailers. They now hold 100,000 liters, and I changed the offload speed considerably.
Are they faster or slower now?
Faster. Because the speed rating under tip animation was set to 1, which is the lowest that the game will recognize. And I decided to try 50 on my test map, and that was too fast. And then I tried 25, and that was too fast still. And so I adjusted it to a speed factor of 15.
And then we went and sold all the soybeans.
Right. And I gave a caveat with that. I said, look, you know, if you're just selling grain, it's going to seem a little too fast, but consider this speed when we have 4 combines running and not enough people to run grain carts and trucks. And when the trucks get full, then the combines will keep rolling until we can get back, and more often than not, they get full and harvesting comes to a standstill. And I was just very frustrated with those trucks. So that's what prompted me to make the edit. And now they hold more than what the Brantner grain carts can dump into it. So that's not a bad thing in my book. Well, you just got to give them some straw, and then we can do this all over again.
Yep.
That was pretty cool. Billy grabbed the big Ford F650 and... Oh, he took that off the PJ trailer, didn't he?
Yeah.
Because we have 2 of them attached to PJ trailers, and then a third one's parked in front of the house.
Oh, really? We have that
No,
many of them?
that's not. We have that one there. That one in front of the house. Oh, this one goes... This was the one that was attached to the... the PJ down at the sell point with the Model A on the back.
Oh, okay.
No one seems to know why it's down there on the back of a trailer with this pickup truck, but oh well.
Because it looks good.
Yeah.
I mean, didn't we have the Model B up here by as a lawn decoration?
But I think it's been demoted from lawn decoration to it's on the back of a flatbed waiting to get repaired.
Hey, Double.
Yeah.
What tractor are you using with the Frazee or whatever that is?
It's a 5085 M.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Fits in the door and everything, and it works good and looks nice. And
A decent little tractor.
okay, you ready to speed up another night, another day?
In a couple of seconds, as soon as I get this rehitched.
Okay. Put that just
I know
a
what
touch
I'm
of
doing.
grass in here.
Much easier that
crap,
way.
I didn't want to put that much in there.
That's alright, they are completely full. You ready?
Okay, yeah.
Double check and make sure that they have not popped yet. Oh heck, we're gonna do this quite a few times before I think, because it's not
Yeah,
even
I
at the
think
dark
so,
green
too.
growth stage.
Yes, I do believe we're going to have to sleep a few more times.
Ugh.
You know, if I give him some grass, you might be able to skip another day.
Well, it's
Nah,
it's
kinda-
almost drawing in for the
Yeah,
third
it's-
growth stage.
It's half
We got a few more days to go, looks like.
I forgot you can't have grass in the wagon overnight.
It disappears, doesn't it?
Yeah, I lost half of it.
Oh well.
I got to give him some straw and some TMR, so yeah.
Yep. That you do, sir.
Someone gave me a 4640 on Facebook, and the tractor looks very good, look-wise, but it has sound when I'm in the tractor, but when I get out of it, there's no sound, but it's still running.
Weird.
I've had a couple of tractors seem like they did that too.
So
You hear
here's
it
something
running.
interesting, RK. You know, the corn and the vast majority of the soybean had been planted, and then we did that great big giant middle section.
Yeah.
And it's all caught up. It's all caught up. Everything's at the same colored growth stage, stage 3.
Well, that's because
That's- We finished it in the same day.
In the same
game
day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same game day, which was the same game day we finished harvesting.
Uh-huh. And culti plowing and all that craziness.
Yeah, and culti plowing, and we harvested, culti plowed, and reseeded everything all in one game
Plowivation,
day.
rather. Because we plow first and drag a cultivator on the back end of it.
Plowivate.
Haha.
Wasn't it you that pointed that out, Jacob?
I thought it was.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was Mini Kitty or Tiger Lady.
That could have been.
Could have been.
Somebody did, and that's what we've been calling it now.
Oh, the name. Oh, yeah. I don't know who that was.
Yeah, go ahead and take credit for it anyway, Jacob, until we hear otherwise.
That was probably Tiger Lady.
Very practical that way.
Now let me dump this straw back in so we don't lose half of it. Do we lose straw the same way we lose grass?
Not at the same rate.
Yeah, let
But
me
we
dump
do
it back
lose
in
it.
anyway.
Put it back in.
Yep.
I see Billy is back, and he's doing something with something.
Yeah, I'm bringing the tanker back.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is you're bringing empty political promises?
Yes.
Well, political promises are empty to begin with, so it's sort of redundant.
That's true.
Okay. I'm empty.
Okay, here we go. You're empty, which means cows are full as they're going to get.
I do believe they are. Yep, they're good.
All right, and away we go. I don't know what to make of this part of the gameplay with seasons. I feel like I'm being cheated out of something. We have to fast forward so much time. There we in late summer. Well, for sure the corn would be popping by now.
No, it won't. It doesn't matter when you plant it, I don't think. It won't pop until fall.
Why are we dealing with Celsius? I thought everything was set to Fahrenheit and stuff.
I thought it was too.
It resets for me each time.
Contracts, crop moisture, and help menu Fahrenheit. Okay, well, put it back. Still stage 3. You know what? Cows will survive. I'm going to do this one more day.
Will they? Yeah, it looks like they will.
They'll survive.
Just barely. Oh, man. Oh, wow.
Now it'll be interesting for the cows.
Yeah, I'm going to. Grass is in the red.
Yeah, you're going to have to get them cleaned. They should be at 0, if anything. And it's time to take care of the manure. As it just popped up at glance. But, I say, still at the 3rd stage of growth. A little frustrating, if I'm honest.
Now they're going to need everything. Well, I've got TMR. You can make some more if you want and dump it in the silo king. Let's see. If I get the TMR and then the straw and then the grass. I put the hay and the straw in first before I get the silage out of there. Otherwise, you kind of sometimes ran right into that with the side with the. I ran into it with the. I am not doing. Okay, I'm in. Come on, straighten up. There we go. I had all kinds of doorways coming in that time. Trying to do it too fast. I'm going to need two trailer loads of TMR.
You want to blow some of that into this trailer, Mesa?
Go some what?
That manure?
Oh, yeah. Figured, because this whole contraption fits through the small door.
Oh, yeah.
In this particular Frazee doesn't hold more than 800 liters of stuff anyway.
I come over that hill too fast. I hit the building and then I don't fit through the door.
House keep getting in the way though. They don't know no better. We ain't got them trained right. Yeah, it's gonna hit the one I'm pulling first. That's a lot of manure.
Yeah, I think there was 70-some thousand.
Yeah.
I did it again. Came around here to get grass and forgot to unload the straw first.
Okay, there's a pile of manure. This is not getting over. Part of it's the stuff we got to pick up, and the other stuff is the prop that doesn't pick up. Yeah, that sucks.
Oh,
The series of micro K turns.
This semi doesn't have sound on the outside either. I wonder if any of my other vehicles do. No, nothing does.
Something's muted then, probably. Either that or your sound card's gone. I think this is full. Yep.
Oh, my environment volume was at 0.
That'll do
Yep.
it. That will do it. So for any of you just joining us on this stream, we just got straw. We're fast forwarding time to get to harvest. But to do that, you have to take care of the cows pretty much
Or they die.
every day. Or, yeah, they die. And while I'm feeding them, Billy and Mesa are
You can back up a little further, Bill.
cleaning out the manure. You know, I swear, when I was growing up, we still had dairy cows. Cleaning out the manure shed, I mean the loafing shed, where the cows hung out while they were waiting to be milked. I don't know if it seemed like we did it every year, but I swear there was at least 5 feet of manure built up in that shed. Every time we cleaned it out. It was like digging a quarry in manure.
I see what you're doing.
I logged on to my game earlier, and there were some of my things that were black, like my bins and stuff, and my vehicles had no wheels.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
I was driving a wheelless big brute.
Okay, that's just flat out weird.
I went and deleted all the files in my shader files and went back in, and it was good. I see that on my Facebook all the time, people asking what to do when that happens.
I've never had that problem.
I was going to say, I've never had that problem.
I haven't either until now. I've been on 17 ever since it came out.
Of course, I don't play that much single player anymore.
Wow.
I mostly play multiplayer, and when I do play single player, I have a tendency to change maps, clean the whole folder out, the mod folder out, and put a new mod, change the mods.
It caught something through the wall.
Oh,
Oh,
maybe
you know
the
what?
bucket.
The bucket. Yeah. Yep. Hold on.
That
Hey, the Frazee does make quick work of it, eh?
Yeah.
Alright, so I think that's probably as much as I'm gonna get. Big mixer gets 4 of hay, 4 of straw, and then the rest is silage, which you get from the
using the little
Silo
one.
King.
he's using the little one.
1 and 1 then. Alright,
You must have got the big mixer.
we did get the big
we
mixer.
do have it, but he's using the little one. we've got the big mixer. But, well, we really...
Oh,
no
that must
longer
be
than
one
this
of the...
map's going to stay. We might have enough, but it gives us something to do.
Oh, you know what? It's catching the little bobcat bucket, too. That would explain why on occasion I've gone through and looked at the bobcat and like, did somebody not empty the manure from that thing? So bizarre.
That's why.
Oh,
I had that one of the
see.
last times I was on.
Yeah, because somebody's using the Frazee, so it's going to pick it up. You know what? I think I'm going to sell the bobcat.
Okay.
It's time.
The
Annoying.
beloved bobcat? No.
The sacred bobcat. It's gone. I've had enough of it.
The wheel
Jacob, was
loaders.
that you? Or was it Canadian Farmer? Or whatever his
No,
name
that was
that-
Tom with the sacred Duramax.
Oh, I thought it
Who
was...
spent the better
that was
part of a
Canadian.
3-hour session telling everybody they can't use it. And I'm telling him, no, that's not how it works on this server.
You've got almost a ton of manure in the
Well, grab
Front loader.
yourself a trailer full of that stuff and let's go sell some poop. You know, because that's what we sign on to play the game for. All right, come on back a bit, Billy. I still got something to dump for you.
You sold the bobcat, but you left the bucket.
It took me long enough to find it through scrolling through the garage. I figured, screw the bucket, it can fill itself. All right. I think the trailer's not full yet. Okay, somehow it got what I had's gone.
It went in the trailer.
Okay. All right, back up some, so I can catch the throw. Oh, it looks like
You're
it's
good.
feeding it.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
It's funny watching it up here.
Yeah, no, I'm watching it through the floor. And there it is. Don't move. It fed you.
It's sticking up through the floor.
Yeah, that's pretty comical to me.
Why don't you turn around and come at it the other way?
Because it's harder to get up against the wall coming in the other way.
Oh, gotcha.
This wall up here.
Yeah.
There's still a little bit up here that needs to be. It
Remember,
didn't pick
some of that-
up. Yeah.
Some of the poo piles are props, and they're not
Apparently.
gonna pick up.
Yep. Didn't pick those up either. Looks like-
It's because the Frazee's full right now.
Aha.
Holds 800 liters of stuff.
You still got 7 ton of manure in there somewhere.
Somehow, somewhere. It's yeah. They picked up the bobcat bucket.
Did it empty
So
into
funny
it?
to me. It emptied it, but it didn't take it all.
Yes, the bobcat bucket does have manure in it.
It does, kids. Don't try this at home. We are not trained professionals, so we are no basis for comparison.
I've never seen a trained professional.
Well then, you have not witnessed human folly at its best.
You know, I'm not sure, but I think if you would have tilted the buckets all the way up, it wouldn't have filled them. It either wouldn't have,
It would have caught him.
yeah, but it wouldn't have filled them. I'm wondering if it would have ended up dumping the manure on the ground upstairs.
No, it's only going to activate when it's near a source that it can empty into.
Correct.
So it would you could force dump it, that's for sure. It's not filling. Oh, it did take it. That's all right. It's empty again.
Well, he's almost full with that thing.
Yeah, 95%. Okay, those are props. They're not gonna. That's not gonna get anything from there.
I would not worry about it anymore.
Close enough?
Yeah,
One
it's
more
gonna-
pass.
Doesn't look
Yeah,
like
I'm
you're
not.
picking
I
anything
did
up.
not pick up anything. So, okay. Man, that's impressive. That tractor's got enough power to pull it.
Yeah, it was probably not the best choice.
It's still pulling it. And there's only 3,300 ton of manure, or 3 ton of manure left, so that's fine. We can live with that.
Oh man. Gotta see this tire squat on the stream. Can you see that?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
that's pretty funny stuff, to tell you the truth.
And it's covered in manure.
All right, so this 5085's got some snot to it. It's pulling almost 10 tons of manure in a trailer.
Almost 20.
Well, I've got 10 in the small one.
Oh, gotcha.
Could the pickup truck pull those?
Oh, sure they could.
To the,
but it may not have enough front end weight.
That's true.
All right, so Michael, you're using a big trailer. That's four hay, 4 straw.
Did he switch? Yeah, he did.
You know, we can put all the tippers over in field 3 too.
That's
Yeah.
a good point.
What do you want to do with this stuff? Take it to the fertilizer?
I'm thinking what we do is we dump it into the Silo King and just grab a trailer. Grab one of the trucks, bring a single trailer up. If it's 100,000 liters or less, and then take it down to the sell point.
Okay. Good.
Oh, thank you.
That just looks so wrong.
What?
The way this tractor is squatting with that.
Yeah. All right, so we should bring a double trailer up here because with Billy's load, we should have almost 160,000 liters of manure. Each trailer can only hold 100,000. So who wants to go grab the grain truck, aka short-term duty as a poop truck?
I'll grab one.
Okay. We'll have to clear some space for you.
I get
I'll
it.
go. No, that's all right. Get the truck. I'm gonna go. Clear it out of the main yard. I'm gonna start pulling tippers over to the newly christened equipment park.
Yeah, I'm just cutting through the field.
That's fine. I say do what you gotta.
Do this just like we did before. We're
Absolutely.
getting all those soybeans.
Absolutely. And I see nothing wrong with that.
Oh, wait a minute. Where's this going to?
It's going to the wholesale sell point.
Okay. That's good. Because I was not looking forward to trying to get these into the solid fertilizer.
Oh, no. We haven't really had there has been no need to refill the solid fertilizer of inputs. Pretty much since we first supplied it.
You're good. That's good.
I dumped some slurry in there just to get rid of it.
Yep.
Let's see. No, I don't want grass. I want... Yep, there it is. Manure. That's full.
It'll be a partial load in the second trailer.
My Overwolf is completely working now.
Yeah, same.
Mine's been working.
I hope they got their crap together.
Not sure what was causing the problem.
Did I make the turn? I made the turn.
You did. Now, careful. You've got...
Yes, I know.
You're nearly 87% full with some of the most precious cargo the game can generate. You know what I'm saying? So
And
don't screw the pooch on the poo.
And this thing does not... These trailers push this truck when it turns if you're going too fast.
Uh-huh.
I got 4 people watching on Twitch. I happen to be one of them.
Well, then that doesn't count, man. You mean you have only 3 then?
Well, I think
Right?
I'm one of them. I've got it on my cell phone, which lets me
There you
know
go.
that, yeah, really, it really is working. Hey, I just noticed YouTube just connected. Whether it'll stay connected or not, I don't know. I don't know if it's been working or not. Wow. I'm up to full speed, Mesa.
Cool.
Now let's see if
Robust.
I can slow down
Robust
enough to,
51 mile an hour, right?
yeah.
Man, all this just because we had to move some trailers. Now look at all that wonderful poop that he's not screwing the pooch with.
I made that turn. I had to
Oh,
slow
you're
down
going to put
quite a
him up
bit.
against the tree line? I was going to use all this wonderful space to not have to back a trailer up.
Oh, you can. I don't care.
Now,
Oh.
it looks nice and neat and keeps the center of the field open for maneuverability, so...
That's
all
okay,
good.
Michael. We don't need any more TMR for right now. We probably have got enough to last.
Map should be switched out by tomorrow, Sunday at the latest, so...
Yeah.
If we need to make hay bales or straw bales, we'll just take loose grass or loose straw out of the Silo King, lay a swath down on the road, and run a baler over it a few times. That's
Well,
what we have to do.
You have to run the tender over it for it to
If
make
it's
hay.
grass to make hay, yeah, we have to run the tedder over it. If you don't mind, Michael, put that on the end by the Coronas. Or not.
I'll talk to you guys in a little bit.
All right
Okay,
there, Brady.
Take it easy.
User left your channel.
Oops. Gauge
Unloads
that one.
much faster.
It does. Glorious thing, isn't it? Have you tried out the grain trucks, Billy?
No.
To take a load of barley down to the sell point and just see how fast they offload now.
Or you can use this one if you want. So
Where did you get that trailer, Billy?
It was set next to the bale storage.
Was it really? When did we get that?
Oh, I bought that the other day.
That's just to handle a couple of bales, right?
Yep, that's all it was meant for.
hey, you want this dump trailers to see how they?
Yeah.
Okay, it's sitting right here.
All right. I do like these 5085s. You want to grab that other one and let's go park them?
Okay, I was looking for the trailer you were talking about.
Oh, it's down in the corner. The other 5085. It's not the new that other trailer's
Oh,
not
this
far from
trailer.
there.
Okay, I see it. Yeah, that's
Yeah, a
just
little tiny bale trailer. Now,
oh,
you
yeah,
know what?
okay.
With all the big tractors down at 17, we got a lot of room in the cow shed here for the small stuff.
Where's the other 5785?
5085 is right in front of you.
Sitting right out here in the middle of the field, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Probably should auto wash it. It's getting a little grungy looking.
That won't hurt.
I was just going to leave it hooked up to the Frazee and the trailer because we're going to keep skipping the night.
Yeah, because we are still at the third growth stage for all the fields. Oh, this is getting old. Speeding time.
Autumn.
Okay.
What the cows look like. Yes, they're not grown yet. Oh, cows definitely need.
Okay, the corn, something's coming in.
Yeah, it's getting ready, but it hasn't popped yet.
Not the corn. I'm seeing some of the soybean fields starting to pop early.
I think those are outside of the map.
No, I'm looking at 15, 17, 5, 10, and parts of 11 and 6 are showing signs of the first stage of harvest.
Oh, they are, aren't they?
19 is ready to go too for soybeans.
Yeah, and 20. It looks like all the soybean stuff's ready to go. The corn is at the last growth stage.
Okay. I need to take care of the fat cows because they are in bad shape.
Well, I propose this, and you guys let me know what you think. Aside from the big middle swath just north of the main road, you know, that's 5 through 12 and 14. 19 and 20 would be the more challenging one to do just to get the 60-foot drapers across the road. I say we tackle that one first before we do anything else.
I was considering, are we going to use the trucks to unload into, or the freight, or
we should do the grain carts.
Well, then I suggest we switch out the 60-foot to 55-foot headers.
That's you read my mail because I'm looking at what it costs to buy.
I mean, it's not like we're not hurting for money. I mean, it's not like we're hurting for money.
I'm so tired of dealing with that.
Do we have the 55s on here?
What's the swath master? Because I don't have a graphic, and it's only 15,000.
I don't think the 55's on here.
We have the highest we have is the 45 Macton, and then we've got the 60-foot.
Okay.
What's the Rostelmash? That's
I was thinking the 55. We don't have the 55-foot header on. But the 55 one they're using on the other map is a Mac, same model, same brand rather. As the 60-foot.
I'm looking at everything that we have.
I don't think we have a 55-foot.
I'm pretty sure we don't.
It goes from 45 to crap. I lost my heads again.
Ferguson 35-foot, Verifeed 41, 45, 45.
I am not getting. I got him back. Okay.
Yeah, you'd have to put the 55 on or activate it, one of the two, on the server.
And to act, I don't even know if we have it in the active in the inactive list.
Yeah, you may have to pull it off of one in order to put it on there.
And the
Yeah.
Swath Master only covers wheat and barley, doesn't do anything else.
we'll just stick with the 60 until we change maps.
Yeah. That's the biggest one we have. That's it. Is that Midwest 60-foot draper.
But I definitely change it before the next map. I definitely add the 55-foot. Crap. I can't drive through the corn. I can't see where I'm going.
See, and it's showing that the corn's ready too. I'd
Yeah.
just as soon rather harvest the corn. It's so much easier. Well, I'm surprised that the soybean came in faster than the corn did. That's really strange to me. All right, well, at that point, since 1517 and all that stuff north of the main road is all popping, get started there, I guess.
I'd suggest, given the number of people we have, that we just use 2 combines.
Well, let's see. Yeah, there's a
To
total
start
of
out
4
with.
people. So 2 combines and then 2 to run grain carts and trucks.
Yeah.
Because I'll just log off if I got to try to keep up with 3 or more. That's just stupid right now.
Okay.
2's enough. All right.
There's a truck in 19 if you want to grab that one.
Yeah, I think I just launched into it. What is this? Oh, okay. For a minute there, that crop texture made me think it was withered. So, more practice with auto turn.
Yeah. It's a little bit more, it's a little bit different with a header.
Yeah, but still.
Because it's in front of you instead of behind you.
So you want to start?
17. Start where the combines are and the headers. Just start on 17. And so what I think we should do is the same way that we set up the seating. RK, whoever's driving along the border of grass and the south edge of 17 right now, RK had set up not course play, GPS track to start there, because that track will take you completely west to east. And then, when we don't worry about headlands right now, we'll use auto turn and
Pick up the
clean
headlands.
up the headlands after we're done. You know what I'm talking about, Billy? Yeah, exactly. Set up GPS that way. Michael, do you know how to copy a course on GPS? Okay. And then take it from there. That's the invisible barrier. You see the new field boundary that I put down, Billy?
Yeah.
That should give you some maneuvering room.
No, it doesn't steer backwards, Brady. My wheel doesn't stick backwards. Steer backwards. Unless I'm looking backwards. It might look that way because of, you know what? Let me invert my my picture.
The ground's still wet.
Oh, yeah. Let me fix that.
Okay, see if that doesn't make it look like it's steering the right way. That might have been what the problem was. made it look like I was steering the wrong way because
Michael, you got the course?
I wasn't paying attention. I cannot see where I'm going in first person mode when I get into the corn.
Oh, I'm gonna leave one.
The field's a little, it's got a weird shape there. Now, Michael, stop in place and let him get a good distance ahead of you. You get that close to him, and I'm going to start pushing you off course, because that's just going to drive me freaking crazy to try to offload two of you that close together.
Are you offloading with the...
I'm using a grain cart and 8R with singles on it.
Trying to do it on the move?
I'm going to try that. Can't guarantee I'll be just as successful, but you know the thing is with the change to the trailers, they now hold more than the Brantner grain carts, and that was really the big problem. That and the offload speed.
How far you want to go over here?
Take it all the way over.
All
Go
right.
as far as you can, bro.
As soon as I get
right,
this
Michael,
trailer and the Frazee put away, I'll be over there.
You can go ahead and start rolling, Michael. Thank you for waiting. Now, since it's soybean, and given that we have the increased capacity to offload and increased capacity to hold, I'm probably not going to start chasing a combine down until you guys are at a good 70%. So you got a little ways to go yet.
No, that's all right.
And now, RK, I tell you what, if you want to, you know those small sections, you know how you ran that first line with the seating? And it left all that stuff south? That's a nice small section, and there'll be a truck by there. I can either I can catch you, and you can offload yourself at at the grain truck that's going to be there.
You're talking about a third.
Yeah, put a third combine on the smaller section. It'll be manageable enough. If I happen to be coming by, I'll just offload you with whatever you have.
Okay.
Provided I'm not full. Now that I look at it. Go move this pup down quite a ways. I'm going to put this grain truck right about at your current position, Billy.
Yeah, I'd put it right here by the power poles. That's almost 50% of my tank.
That's what I was kind of thinking.
Okay. Yeah.
Right then.
No, Brady, that I didn't even think about it. But that would probably make better sense. And I don't know why I thought it would be a good idea to look to the right. But it did make it look like I was steering backwards. That's not a good thing.
So that should be roughly the same for both of you then. Right? If you're running the same distance, about 50% of your hoppers should be when you reach the power lines. All right, Billy, I'm going to try this again and see if I can't get it right.
All right, good luck.
Yeah. Now I'm locked in to a course, and I need to adjust it a little bit further to the right. Ah, darn it. You're probably going to run out of field by the time I get the feel for this. Moving too fast. Am I pushing you already?
Yeah, just a touch.
Yeah. Sorry.
I ain't really pushing.
Hey,
It's
on
just
your
gonna piss me.
on your GPS, what is your header set with?
17.5.
That's what it says.
Alright, well, hang on a second, Billy. We're just going to have to do this the old way. You may want to come to a stop there, Michael. These grain carts only activate on a certain angle. I'll come back and offload you too.
I can see where that would confuse.
Yeah.
Where I had my steering wheel pointing the wrong way. Yeah, I can see it now. It would look like I was turning my steering wheel left and the tractor was going right. Because I had my camera view switched.
No, not close enough. Oh, no matter which side you put it, you got to get the auger into the far side of the trailer.
Yes.
Oh, that is so stupid.
It's not the left side of the trailer, it's the far side of the trailer.
Yeah. And I had better luck running a grain truck to get you guys on the fly.
Yes, grain trucks work with these 60-foot headers to get on the fly. Hey, Bernie Sanders. I get confused
hope
which
you're
camera
joking.
I'm using. I get confused as to which camera I'm using, and I'm like, huh? What?
Okay, let me offload you here, okay?
I was just going to get in. I was just going to do it myself.
Oh, okay. I'm going to go
As I
put
went
this
past.
off to a safe place, and I'm going to go grab a single trailer, and that's how I'm going to grain cart you guys.
I'd use a double.
That's too much.
You don't like using a double?
Nah, 100,000 liters is enough to offload you guys for a while before I got to worry about it offloading the trailer.
Really?
Yep.
You think?
Because I'm only going to go take it down to a.
Well, it would help if I wouldn't run into it with the header, huh?
Yeah, I saw that as I was just tabbing through.
Come on. There. But I figured I'd just unload when I went past.
User was moved out of your channel.
Ah. I didn't think it was supposed to do that if you didn't have a mic actor.
No, it defines inactivity as not having any voice activation through the interface.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Meaning you have to be able to say something from time to time as a guest before Music Bot will disconnect you for inactivity.
Ah. I'm
All right,
from
Billy,
Ohio,
you got some
Bernie.
patience. Let me try it with this grain truck. I seem to be able to do that better than I can with an 8R.
All right, go ahead.
All right. So, and the way the grain trucks work is that center spine for the cover. And target that. I don't know why I have a harder time with the tractor. There we
User
go.
was moved to your channel. Was moved out of your channel.
Brilliant. I guess
User
you're empty
joined your
now, aren't you?
channel. User joined your channel.
Hey, everybody's back.
All right, Michael, I'm coming over to offload you as well, sir. How about you, RK? Do you need to empty out while you're there? While I'm there?
I'm 26%.
Well, like with the planting tender trucks, why don't I go ahead and take care of you since I'm going to be right by you anyway?
Okay. From Missouri, the Show Me State.
Indeed it is.
I was stationed in Fort Leonard Wood for a while.
And there you go, you're empty.
Okay.
This works so much better for me and I don't know why.
They ought to just delete the 60-foot head and be done with it. Only have the 55s.
I would if for no other reason than it's mutually annoying. Go ahead, Michael. I should be able to get this.
Well,
But Randy really likes those 60-foot headers, and I really don't want to delete something that the boss really likes.
Oh yeah.
and I mean, it's only these certain combines that don't have a long enough pipe that they're a problem with.
Yeah, I agree.
I believe
That's
these
corn.
combines have the longest pipes.
No.
The class, there's a series that's class stage 4. You can get them up to 10 times longer, 10 times the length. And then there's a specific S690 mod out there which had the pipes redesigned and lengthened for use with the 60-foot headers.
I think that
And-
case 9240, I think it's got a long enough pipe as well.
Mm-hmm. Let's take a look at that.
Yes, I do like this combine most of the time.
We have the 9230.
Yeah, it's not on this server. It's on one.
Yeah, okay.
See if I can get. Oh, I missed. Nope. Back up.
Oh, the Dominator 88 is useless. There's no upgrade options available for it.
Okay, here we go. There we go. Trying to get this row of beans that I missed without getting stuck in the trees. And I can't really see from the in-cab view. Well, maybe I can. No, maybe.
That's it. That runs out at the 9870.
Yeah, I'm getting them. Good to go. This is... Okay, I'm not...
RK, what are you doing?
I'm...
Are you dancing with the trees again?
Actually, yes, I did get hooked up on that tree. I didn't realize I was hooked on that tree.
You're
I hit
killing
that
me,
tree
man.
again.
I think we need to go back to jumping the truck off the embankment and try to hit the scale ramp. Just saying. Where are you, Billy?
No, Bernie, I do have them, but I can't use them because I have to keep my feet elevated. That knocking noise you hear every now and then, that is my throttle. I've got a hand throttle, and that noise you hear is my hand throttle hitting my G27 housing.
Are you kidding me? I cannot customize or repair the semi.
That would not be good. So I don't use them. I've got them. And since, wow, there's another one of those telephone boxes. And since it's the G27, it's permanently hooked up to my steering wheel, but I can't use them.
Are you headed west or east, RK?
I'm headed west right now, but I'm up against the road.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, don't bother me. I'm getting this right next to the ditch.
Oh, getting the hardest part of it. All
Yep.
right. Thank you. Do I need to move the truck for you? Do I need to come by and offload you?
No, it's fine. It's fine. Hi, Barry. Thanks for watching.
Trailer is only 58% full. I'm liking how this is working. It's so much less frustrating. Oh, you wanted to cut in an extra lane there? That's fine. Go ahead. There's headroom for me to get up there and get in beside you if you're heading north. What do you want to do? You want to cut in that one row of headland there? Go ahead. That's fine. Which way are you going to go, Michael? All right, there you go. There's a new field border up at the north end. You're not going to run into the invisible barrier. So if you wanted to do north-south a couple of swats, that's not going to be a deal breaker. Okay.
So I guess my one YouTube viewer has left. Or maybe not.
I was on there, but I left.
It's still showing, oh, now it's showing 5 viewers, so. Oh no, wait a minute, that's not right. It's not showing any YouTube viewers because it's not showing I'm connected to YouTube anymore. But my chat says I have YouTube viewers, so yes, I've got 5 people viewing. So hello, welcome. Hope you're enjoying us running over things. I'm going to try to stay out of this ditch up here.
The ditches do not get along.
Well, somebody plowed right up into the ditch, and then they seeded into the ditch. So we've got a whole bunch of soybeans growing in the ditch.
Really?
I think so. Looks like it.
I was nowhere, when I planted that area, I was nowhere inside that ditch.
Now, now you tell me, does that or does that not look like soybeans growing in the ditch?
On that section that swath you just harvested?
No, it's right in front of me. I haven't got to it yet.
Oh, because I'm in the wrong section of the field.
Look on this on the video.
I'm looking at the video right now.
Right there in the ditch.
Oh yeah. Like I said, I'm in the wrong section of the field.
Those are soybeans. And well, I got most of them. That'll work.
Oh, I didn't put those were there when I was seeding.
How would they not withered then if they were from previous?
I don't know.
I don't know, but they were there.
Sorry, Billy, I was momentarily distracted by my poor job in planting, apparently.
Hey, I didn't say you did it. I did not say you did it. How did I miss those two? Yes, I did hit that utility pole.
Alright, I thought for a moment maybe one of you skipped a lane.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to play chicken with Michael.
Yeah, you sure did. Oops, that was just a little too far to the left when I set that. Uh-oh. That was too much, eh?
Oh, I veered off to the right a little bit. That's what went wrong.
Okay. I'll catch up to you. Uh-oh. What happened there?
I veered off to the right.
Oh, okay.
When I come across that field boundary, I took GPS off.
Right on. Okay, now we got it.
Yeah. So I either must have veered to the right a little bit, or maybe you just touched me a little bit, and I got a little too far to the right.
Okay, so something else is wonky, because now I'm full, that's why.
Full.
The derp.
So what do you have your auto turn set for?
I got mine at 16.3. But it's almost not enough. It should probably be a little higher than that.
And And offloaded and on my way back. You're closest, Billy. I'll go ahead and empty you out and then go get Michael.
Okay.
Hey, Billy, you've been dropping your tools?
No, not lately.
Although you did give some really good lessons on how to do that there, Brady.
Well, he said not lately, so that means he must have done it sometime.
No, I meant the other way around. You gave great lessons on how to drop tools. Billy managed to overcome that handicap you infected him with.
Oh, funny.
Ah, there you go. Because long after Billy had resolved that issue, without medication or therapy, I might add, you were still dropping your tools. So, yeah,
No,
there you go.
I had plenty of liquid medication.
As in self-medication stuff.
Absolutely.
Brilliant. Brilliant. Okay, RK. Do we need to move that truck for you, RK, or is it in a good spot for you?
It's okay.
All right.
I was thinking about setting it up on Follow Me, but yeah.
Whatever floats your boat.
Well, by the time I got it all corrected and lined up and everything, I'd have been
quite
done
satisfied about being able to cross the field at 50 mile an hour to go get a combine that needs to be offloaded rather than waiting for 5 minutes and you run out of field and the 8R finally gets up to 30 mile an hour.
So has a decision been made on the next map?
I sent Randy a Dropbox link for that other Michigan map we were talking about, and then I pulled it out of my archive and popped around in there. It was the map that I was thinking of. It's got huge equipment sheds, but there were a few things that I forgot about. Like you start the game with owning every field, but not every field is farmable because at least 4 of them that would fit the bill for the old iron gear have trees in them, and you have to remove the trees and plow it under and before you can use it. And
clear it before you can use it.
Yeah, you got to clear it before you can use it. And I was even thinking, all right, well, the first thing is at your spawn-in point, there's 3 trees, right? They're not on top of each other, but if you turn around in a 360, you can see the 3 trees. And one is glowing green, and the other one's glowing red or blue, and the other one's glowing yellow. So there's a bit of a shading or lighting issue on 3 trees at the spawn point, but everything else works fine. And it's got a nice. It comes with if we do the map and Randy decides he wants to use the author's edited tractor or vehicle mods and tool mods. There's a nice selection of John Deere 2-cylinder stuff, so the 2-cylinder stuff would work, and there's maybe 6 fields out of the 25 or so that would be sufficient for the old iron before we start growing into things like the 8R and having at least one of those around to pull the plow, because none of the plows, we don't have any old iron plows, I don't think.
Besides the Glencos.
Right, that the small tractors could pull. So, I mean, I like the look of it. I'm not thrilled with the fact that you own every field to start. And I just, after I finished eating, I started poking around to see where I could find the file to turn that off. But I don't know where to look, so I kind of decided I'd rather play than stare at XML.
Before you hop off tonight, could you put the link in TeamSpeak for that map, please?
I can do that. It's the Taylor Farms. If you've ever heard of the Taylor Farm.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, that's the Michigan map, and it has its own geo. It's the Great Lakes geo.
Okay.
So if you know how to get there, you can download it from there. If not, I can. I'll need your email address to send you the link from Dropbox.
It's an American map, right?
I think it's American style. No, I forget where I found it from.
And I'm streaming.
Oh, I got it off his Facebook page. That's where I got it from.
So if you want to send him in a TeamSpeak chat, do it in a private message because I'm streaming. You definitely
put it
don't
in
want
a private message to me. Don't put it in the TeamSpeak chat stream.
Yeah, you don't want everybody that's watching or may ever watch having your email address.
Well, that's true. I never thought about that.
Oh, come on, put your email up there. We'll send you a bunch of good stuff.
Yeah, because it's
Good mods.
that's how we roll, right? Yeah, corruption of minors and whatnot.
No,
Good
I'll
mods.
I'll use his email for everything I ever sign up for.
If it's a bank
We're nice.
account.
We're nice guys that way.
You could sign up for a bank account, and I'd be totally fine with that.
Okay, well, you could also sign up and having that information and doing a little digging could also sign you up for credit accounts and put your credit rating in the hole for the rest of your life. So you're really sure you want to play that game?
No.
Okay then.
Wow, I'm having a whole bunch of people watching, 6 on Twitch and 1 in YouTube. Hello everybody. Welcome. We're here doing some massive harvest. If I pull up this map. And
Yeah, you should pull up the map to show everybody the
this.
size of the field we're working on.
All of this and over into here that you can't see me. Wait a minute. Then I can't use the pointer. Okay, all of this over there. 17, 15. No. Stop. Crap.
Not going to listen to you till you hit the brakes.
I know.
We've had that conversation, RK.
I forgot to turn the auto turn off.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oops.
it's so funny.
Crap, no, stop. Crap. I mean, it's classic RK is really what that is.
Yes, it is.
It's not a live stream without that, bud.
Well, you've got it, because I did it. Well, I was trying to show everybody on the map what we're harvesting is 17, 15, 12, 14, 13, 11, 10, 5. Yeah, and 10 and 5. That's
Oh, just
That's
show
what
them the
we're
map
harvesting.
overview with the crop or the growth selected. They'll understand. They'll get the impact better if you do it that way. I should think.
yeah. Okay. Map.
Okay, so your escape menu.
Yes, I know. I got it. See all this. It stops right here though. This is the edge of the map actually. These up here are not used. Which is weird. This is the border right here on this side. But when you get over here, 5 and 6 goes farther north. I never noticed that, but it does. But yeah, we're doing these and this and this and this. So we got a lot to do.
You're harvesting beans, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, we are. I can turn this back on.
I'm used to saying beans, not soybeans.
Well, that's all right. I'm sure in the agricultural circles, when you say beans, you first reference is soybeans, and then after that, if it's a crop of green beans, then you just say green, right?
Yep.
But you just generally refer to, since that's really the bumper crop and the money maker is the soybeans.
Ha, not in these days.
Well, not anymore. Used to be.
You know, okay, I set my turn to 17.6 and it works pretty good. Leaves like 2 or 3 plants if you have a 1-width header.
Okay.
Might not even leave that many.
We have made a lot of progress in a relatively short period of time.
Yes, we have. I
And
noticed that.
no one's had to come to a stop except for when I was using the tractor instead of the truck. Go figure.
Well, that depends. I consider coming to a stop when I go over to the other tractor and unload. But I'm just doing this little field.
How's that other truck doing anyway?
I think I just filled up one trailer.
What trucks are
It's 93% full. I'm going to go
Just-
offload this.
Just the
okay?
one trailer, though. The other
No.
trailer's empty.
Oh, it is empty. Okay. But why is it showing 93%? That's weird.
Because
that
it
it's
only
showing
registers
93%.
one trailer until you fill it up and start filling the other
okay.
one.
Okie doke.
I noticed that too. It's like 100%. I've only got one trailer full. How can it be 100%?
So Brady, I posted an edit to the BSM trailers. They unload faster and hold more.
Should I just be able to find that map on Taylor Farms' Facebook?
That's how I found it, and I think he uses the Mega Download or Mega Cloud service rather.
Okay.
That's the one based in New Zealand. You'll get a map. There's a geo, and then you can also download all of the mods that he edited specifically for that map.
I wonder, is that the cover photo? All the big sheds and stuff you're talking about?
Uh-huh. And it's got the University of Michigan emblem on one of them in one of the screenshots. But I remember that map because the equipment sheds are so huge, and there's so many of them. And they're all over the place on that map. I mean, it's a 2x map, but and the fields
User
are not
joined your
square
channel.
or rectangular. And yeah, I enjoyed testing it out. And aside from the shading
User
issue
left your channel.
on those trees, it looks like it's a good map to play. Although I'm not sure that a multiplayer server owning all maps would be a good thing to have, you know.
All fields?
You own all fields right from the start, but all of the fields that would be appropriate for the 2-cylinder tractors and the appropriate tillage equipment are covered with trees, so you'd have to clear them. So forestry didn't seem to be an issue. Before Randy's House Flipper live stream, I was in there mucking around with the forestry and taking down trees and doing all kinds of crazy stuff to see if I could recreate the problems that we had on Blake with the trees and seasons and all that stuff. Couldn't get it to break, so
Yeah, you said all maps, and I said all fields.
I meant all fields. Yeah, we own all fields.
That's why I have the Bank of Hagen set mod, so I can buy or sell any field I want individually, so I don't have to go to the actual field and do it.
Well, then that might be a workaround, because there's a way to change it in the map file, but beyond my ability right now.
I've got Follow Me set up.
Oh, you're bringing the truck and trailer with you?
Yep.
Wait.
I bet there's quite a few new mods on the server.
There's a fair few, I would say. He's got all kinds of stuff from construction equipment to trucks and trailers and whatnot. And were you able to find it, or do you need me to still provide you a link?
I got it.
Okay. And there were a few mods in there I went through and cherry picked and added to my own solo play collection just because I liked the way they functioned. You know?
Yep.
Okay, I am AFK for just a moment. I'm outside of the vehicle. Be right back.
Ah, crap. No, stop.
Hit the brakes, Double.
Yes. I used the wrong key. If I can get this. No, I can't.
I said, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the mod file here at some point in time for the 680s and the 690s. And I'm going to take a look at how the fill plane for the augers on those things work. Because it's just ridiculous that you got to get it over a certain half of the container before it'll work.
I actually want to do that, like, right now. I was planning to, but I forgot about it. Now that this computer is mine, I can download Giants Editor onto it.
Well, I'll tell you, that would solve a lot of problems. You know, being able to get any part of the trailer underneath the auger, grain cart or truck, instead of having to position it in such a way that you've got the correct half of it. That just seems kind of silly to me, you know?
Yeah, that's going to be in the Combine's HXML.
Is that, can I access it in Giants Editor, or do I have to go into Blender?
No, that's a Giants Editor function.
For the Combine unload?
Yeah.
Yeah, for the auger, you have to go into either Giants Editor or the XML. I think the best place to start is the XML sheet.
Yeah, that's where I would try. I've got bunches of people, 11 whole people watching. Hi!
Awesome, dude.
Hi, everybody. I'm fiddling around with this thing here called Follow Me, trying to unload with this truck. See how close that is? Whoops. See how you can't hardly see in between us. That's how close it is. Yeah. Wow. That's how close you got to get to unload.
Are you
what
kidding?
I need to do is stop the truck. I got to pause it. So when I get up here, I can turn around and then unpause it And it should come around, swing around, and get back in line with me. Maybe. It used to work that way. Let's see if it works that way now. I want to turn my auto turn on this way and see if it turns around.
Oh, that's why it's not working.
And let's see how it works.
You know, I wonder, I think it may not so much be the problem of the auger, because I was not exactly, I wasn't even into the farthest side of the trailer on this truck. And I used the center spine for the cover as a guide. I didn't quite get it that last empty on Billy's combine, and it was still taking it to the right of the spine. But I'm wondering if it's the container itself. So I'm going to start looking. I'm going to look at the Bergman and see where the fill plane is.
Okay, that did not work. No, don't run into me.
Well, then there's a lot of trailers that have a messed up fill plane.
But it does the same thing on the Bergman and on that trailer.
Yeah, it does it on every trailer.
Yeah, so it's
okay.
It's
but it seems that I have more wiggle room with the BSM. All right, see, like on this one with Michael's combine, the auger is pouring to, as we're in the same direction, pouring to the left of the spine. Billy, I just offloaded you. It was to the right of the spine. Leave it out for a moment, Michael, please. Okay, and it's, you know, a few inches or so either left or right of the exact center line for it, and it's activating. But on the Bergmans, it doesn't. If you are not spot on,
okay,
it is not going to trigger the auger. Okay, thanks, Michael.
I'd
This
say
isn't
it's
gonna work.
still the combine. It just depends on the height of the trailer where you can go.
Probably. All right. Well, I'm gonna poke around in the XML file for the fill plane on the auger and do some research on it.
I'm gonna
And if
go
I
into
can-
Giants Editor and see what I can see.
Yeah, that might be where we have to go ultimately. I seem to recall seeing some kind of XML lines where we might be able to manipulate it through just the XML sheet. Now I'm at 91%. I'm going to go offload the trailer.
well, turning to the right. No. Turning to the left didn't work with follow me.
So you know the nice thing about harvesting is you really can't screw up a line on the field. It all comes off anyway.
Yeah, even if you miss it, you can tell, and you go back and get it.
Yeah.
But no, that trailer, it was just too
All
much.
right, Michael. Thanks for your
Okay,
help tonight,
Michael.
bud.
Have a good one. So yeah,
I'll go. I'll go
that-
pull this combine out of the way.
I'm getting out of my game right now to download Giants Editor.
User disconnected from your channel.
I'm gonna have to, or I'm getting these things done. Then I'll be up
finish.
there to help with the.
Yeah, I'll finish Michael's row and then go put his combine up in and around, keeping Billy offload. I'm going to come and offload you now, Bill.
Okay.
Mesa, I'll definitely let you know what I see in Giants Editor.
Okay, thanks.
I've gotten a little more into Giants Editor, more skilled and educated because I've been editing
User joined your
maps
channel.
and like moving stuff around, buildings and stuff, and I
Hey,
did
Joker.
an edit of No Creek.
Cool. Hey, Joker.
Hola.
How's it going?
Oh, going good.
I'd like to ask why you always enter with like hola or something. It's always Spanish.
Oh, I always have.
You know, I was using follow me to unload with these 60-foot headers, but turning left doesn't work very good. Even if I paused the follow me the truck way back, it still wanted to follow me to my path to the end of the lane. I suppose I could do it if I skipped a row and then came back. Yeah, that would probably work. Pause
Brady,
it, skip a row. Yeah, I think I'll try that.
Are you any good at skinning stuff, Brady?
Nope, I don't use Blender. Or is that a
Okay.
Giants Editor thing?
I have no idea.
No,
What?
Blender is a separate program for textures, skins, colorization, and manipulation of the visual aspects of a 3D model.
I had to
And
find
once you have, I'm sorry, go ahead, Billy.
I had to find somebody who's good at skinning stuff. I want to have a mod made.
I put a hired worker on Michael's combine. When it finishes the row, I'll take it off the field. So, Billy, you may need to come back and grab the one that you had skipped.
Yeah, I planned on it.
Do you guys recall where I can get Giants Editor?
Off the Giants official website.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I'd really like to have a John Deere manure spreader.
That's
Well,
cool.
I'd like to
Don't
have
they
a-
make one?
I haven't seen one, but I haven't looked real hard either.
Well, they got the spreader chassis and the liquid sprayer attachment, and then they also have for the same chassis a dry fertilizer container that can attach to the chassis.
Okay.
I'd like to make some old time equipment. Yeah, the small square baler, flatbed, hay trailer.
That stuff's out there. I've seen it.
Sickle bar mower. I think Randy's got some of it. Old time rake.
Yeah, there was I've seen a couple small rakes, a John Deere square baler, a flat trailer, and then they had a wagon for pitching the bales into.
Yeah, I'd like to use a flatbed trailer with auto load script so it looked like somebody actually stacked it on there. That's what we used to do when I was a kid growing up, baling hay. We had to pull it off of the baler and stack it on the wagon. Once I got old enough to do that. Believe it or not, before I got old enough to do that,
Hired worker stops at those little roads that were put in. I forgot about that.
yes, they do. Before I was old enough to actually get the bales off the baler and put them on the trailer, that'd bale them onto the ground and then hook the trailer up to the pickup truck. Put me in the pickup truck on my knees steering it, put it in first gear, granny gear, and with his hand pushing on the clutch, I'd shift it into granny gear. He'd use the hand throttle to get it started, and I'd drive around the field for him to throw the bales up on the trailer. And when it was time to stop, I'd just bump it out of granny gear into neutral. It was,
Granny gear.
well, yeah, that's what it was. It's a field gear. What most people would call field gear now, we call granny gear.
Or Lolo.
Yeah, Lolo. Hello, Lolo. Nice to meet you, Lolo.
That's definitely my grandma's driving. It's granny gear. There was one day she was going 10 over the speed limit. I told her she was speeding and she started going 10 under. I should have just let her the way she was.
I should have looked first to see where you were, Billy.
Yeah, it might have been a good idea.
Good thing this thing gets out of its own way when it's not full.
Yeah. If you'd have got close, I'd have stopped it.
So you say. You may have just wanted to pay me back for having landed the old Chevy on the scale, and not get stuck on a railing.
Yeah, I was the one that got stuck.
But that's only because you ran into him. He stopped in the middle of the scale.
Well, I'll tell you, I had cruise control locked on, and had that not been there, the way I landed,
You could have backed up.
Yeah. I would have kept right on rolling. Because what it did is it did a 180 when it landed on the ramp, wheels down, and it was still ready to keep rolling. I would have rolled off. Ultimately, the goal is to make that jump and hit the ramp and keep going in the same direction. But I'll take the 180.
Now, don't be getting your tools stuck either.
Oh well. Now, listen to Mr. Killjoy over here.
Yeah.
Oh, brother.
Yeah, exactly, Mr. Killjoy.
See, I missed a little bit of the corner on them poles down here.
Yeah, I'll use Michael's combine to get some of that done.
Oh, we got to come up this way, because 8 and 9 is in corn, isn't it?
8 and 9's corn.
So we'll be up this way with the corn header. So grab those stalks of corn, or plow them under when we get around to plow evading.
Oh, that would be the ditch I shouldn't have driven into.
Yeah, actually, Mesa, if you could cut 2 there on that end, that'd be great.
Yeah, that's what I had planned to do. I'm just going to keep the truck down here. There's a truck down the other end of the field that RK's been using. That's a double. Well, there aren't that many corn stalks that got into the soybean field, so no harm, no foul, right?
Yeah. We'll just plow them under later.
Well, I'll take it. Not pretty, but it's offloading. Notice that if you come to a stop with these things and you offload it, it starts to rock back and forth.
Yeah.
That tells me that some of the physics elements for the increased hopper size were not adjusted.
On the
combines
start bouncing? I never noticed that.
If you come to a stop, when you're in motion with it, not a big deal. Okay. Oh, that's what it was. It was lag. Like, wait a minute, I just rolled over it. Why is it not disappearing? Yeah, the next time we get a map with utility poles already into the plantable field, I'm buying a frickin' roller and I'm creating a new boundary around them.
Right out of the gate, huh?
Right out of the gate. I'm not going to screw around with this crap anymore. Makes me want to poke my eyes out with a hot ice pick.
Well, if it's right on the edge of the fields, like those on the edge of 10,
Yeah.
I can agree with that. But if they're further out into the field, like on 16 and
Well, if there's no,
19.
even if there is collision, they're easy enough to get around with no ditches, no trenches, no other obstacles. I'm just thinking, you know, got to give a little to get a little, I suppose.
Yeah, I'd have just made them non-collisionable to begin with, and then not had the issue. Period.
or not plant between the pole and the field, or the pole and the edge of the field, but plant up to it and start on the other side of it. So you weren't trying to go between it and the ditch in this case. Are we all harvesting now?
I'm just clearing out the area by the utility poles on the east end
Okay.
and squaring it off a bit. I'm going to make one more pass to square it off because it's kind of a mess.
Because I finished up this little part. But that's going to fill up these two trailers, I think.
Okay, well, there's only a little bit here for me to do so at least the east side of the field's got about 2.5 lanes worth of headland cut into it already, so.
Well, I was going to leave this combine down at this end of the field and just take over that combine since it's already set up for headers.
It's already
and
down
stuff.
here. If you do that, what I'll do is I've got a truck down here. I'll offload it and then put it back east-west. I don't know if I adjusted it or not. Anyway,
you might have changed the GPS.
Well, I may have adjusted the course. I can't recall if I did or not. That's kind of silly of me, but.
Well, if you go up and cut 6 by the time I get back that way, then you can just recopy the course.
Okay.
Alright, well, it had auto turn on. I forgot that was on. Oops. Michael's a good kid for having all those settings put in. Alright, so where do you want me to... I'm going to go offload it at the truck for you, RK, and I'll let you know as soon as I'm out of the vehicle.
I'm going to leave it at the truck and come unload me.
Yeah, you're at 91%, so you may get to 100 by the time I can get into the truck and get rolling with it.
Yep.
And the truck's kind of got a load on it, so I may have to do a quick turnaround. Okay, come on. Why aren't you filling? There we go. %74 full on the truck. Oh, it would be helpful if I didn't do things like that.
And I'm full.
You are, sir.
Hey, Mesa, when you go to unload him, just grab his GPS with the truck.
I can do that.
Crap, this won't go through between those trees. Won't go between that house either.
Gotta
No,
go around
it
the
won't.
backside of the shed.
Yeah, I see that now.
Okay, well, whatever I get, if it fills me up, the Silo King's right there, and then I'll be right back to get the rest from you.
Okay.
Okay, that's flattened out.
So what do you use to see your ping and stuff?
To do what?
To see your ping rate?
To see, I didn't understand it. To see my what again?
Ping.
Your ping rate?
Oh, it shows up in my in-game mini-map.
Oh.
And it's in the upper right-hand corner. Did that empty you out?
Yep.
But that's
how
only
about
if
that?
you're on a multiplayer server.
And that's the only time you really need to worry about ping is if you're on a multiplayer
Right.
server. Billy,
It
you're
says
not going to believe it, man. That topped me up to 99%.
Perfect.
I know, right?
It says my ping rate is 31.
Yeah, then your internet connection's bogged down because it's using hamsters instead of the upgrades to gerbils or ferrets.
And my download speed is 33.5 megabits per second.
That's slow.
What? Really?
Yeah.
My download's usually 100.
Yeah, I'm at 100 or higher. And
Wow.
now the upload, conversely, with Spectrum, I can get 100. Download, real fat pipe for downloads, but uploads,
Yeah.
ridiculous, like 5
Oh no, I get
5 meg versus
get
100
11.
gig.
with
Five
Spectrum.
Spectrum.
I get 100 down and 11 up.
The issue is they give you bracketed pricing. It's going to cost you more to get the higher internet speeds. And I've been looking at their really super high end where it's 300.
Oh, they have that?
Yeah, well, at least here in Florida they do. Right, but the thing is, in order for me to get the cheapest price on that, I got to get an internet telephone and I got to get cable television subscription service.
Oh.
Which adds to the bill, so the amount of money I would save, technically, on the faster internet connection gets chewed up by services I'm never going to use.
Yeah, I've got internet telephone, but not cable TV. They keep calling me and wanting me to get cable TV, but I don't watch it.
Oh, I get all kinds of reminders. Hey, you don't have TV. There's a reason I don't have TV.
I don't even have a TV.
Well, I have
okay,
one.
I've got a
this,
couple of them, but I'm using them as computer monitors.
I've got this giant flat screen. I mean, it takes up the better part of a standard wall, and there's nothing on network television that I want to watch.
Yeah.
And if I want to watch something on HBO, I can just open up my iPad or my computers with any browser because
Yeah.
I've got the portable HBO product. You know? So I can't see getting into television service. And
I can't
the only
either.
reason I still have the TV is because there's a few titles on Xbox that I would still like to play, but I never got around to getting a new Xbox after the divorce. My ex-wife kept the console but gave me the game paddles and all the games. Yeah, she was a real angel in that one.
Sounds like it.
He wasn't the only one at fault for the demise of the marriage, but just that was just kind of stupid. I even told her attorney that. He goes, "Do you want me to quote that in court?" Like, no, never mind, whatever. A few years later, she tried to sue me for more alimony. And at that point, I couldn't afford an attorney, so I represented myself and subpoenaed her employee records from her employer. And for all the 20 years that we were married, she stayed with the same employer, and she turned down every promotion opportunity. So I subpoenaed that record and submitted it as my only exhibit and said, well, here's why I'm fighting this. She is clearly promotable. She has the skill set. They're willing to pay her, and she has turned it down every time, 5 times in the last 20 years. So I'm not paying her alimony. I would just as soon go to jail and be in contempt of court than pay her alimony with an employment record that shows she's completely hireable and promotable. Judge looked at that and he says, "You may leave the courtroom." I won the case.
That's good.
So all alimony payments stopped, and I never had to pay an increase in that. The one attorney I did hire to represent me in the proceedings was really terrible and missed that. I even pointed it out to her, and she goes, "Oh, this is Florida. They favor the wives. You'll never win this." I'm like, bullshit. Sorry. I'll win this because it's just flat out wrong.
You're absolutely right. You're never going to win it if you don't try it.
Exactly.
Right.
If
Well,
you give up
it
before
turns
you even
out
start, you're not
I made the
gonna
mistake of hiring a female attorney because they went to elementary school together, believe it or
win.
not.
Yeah, okay.
And that was not disclosed when I paid the retainer.
Let me grab
and,
your GPS.
Oh, I didn't get it from him. I'm so sorry.
That's all right.
never mind.
He's right here. Yeah, stop, Billy, stop.
Oh, no.
Okay.
We have
Now let
we
me
just
see if I can.
narrowly avoided a, well, no, we
No,
didn't.
we didn't.
We have
We didn't avoid
a
it.
bad episode of Combine choreography.
Okay, I got it.
Get out of my way. I'm on the move.
Billy's on a roll, yo. You better get out the way. You gonna skip a lane there, RK? Actually,
I wasn't.
you're in a lane right now where you're in the smaller rectangle
I'm going
of
to be
the
doing the
monster
little
field
stuff.
we're on.
And he'll be doing the other side.
Okay, so do I have it? Yes, I do. That's good news.
Okay, that's good because you're going to have to come and unload me soon.
Yeah, that's true. I see that.
So
So
what
yeah, Billy, if you
are
use the
for your
grain
turn?
trucks to go sell stuff, it's going to seem like the offload speed is pretty OP. But I bet you run a grain truck or grain carts and grain trucks when we're in the middle of a harvest. It's the download speed or the unload speed. Listen to me. The unload speed that I adjusted the trailers to, it makes sense because they unload almost as fast as the 690s do.
For some reason, I can't download Giants Editor.
That's weird.
Something about Adobe Flash.
Oh, you gotta
Mm,
update it.
I shouldn't have to. I know
You
I
shouldn't have to.
like this on my other computer, so I was just downloading it off a mod site because I couldn't find it on Giants.
I've
Oh.
never. Does Giants even rely on Adobe Flash?
I don't know.
I don't think so. It's as far as 3D objects, it's a pretty static thing. You don't need anything like that for. There's no animation to be watching in Giants Editor.
Go get it off a Giants website.
I'm stopping Mesa because we'll run out of. Okay, I'm empty.
What speed you set it download?
It's not so much. It's the speed factor in any tipper's XML sheet. You look for tip animation.
Oh no, I always set mine 1500, 2000 on when I put them on the server. But if I
Right,
go
but
OP, I go 10,000.
You can't really. It doesn't work. It's not the same factors as
Oh,
like an
yeah, it is.
overload capacity. I set in the tip animation for these, the speed factor was set to 1, so I set it to 50, and it offloaded in a blink of an eye. And I looked
Oh, you mess
for
with the other thing. I don't mess with that. I mess with just overload capacity.
right. Well, I looked for overload capacity in several trailers, didn't find it in the XML sheets. So I
Oh,
did
that's
some
trailers. Oh,
research.
never mind. Trailers are different.
Yeah, trailers are different. It's trailers in the it's tip animation for trailers, and it's an integer as far as if it's default to 1, it's painfully slow. At 50, it's insanely OP, and I set it to ultimately to 15 for these to use in game, because when I knocked it down to 25, it was still too fast for me. And I think the 15 set a balance. It was reminiscent of how fast the 690s go. So yeah, trailers are different. But yeah, it seems to be working just fine. GDNGiantsSoftware.com. Yeah. Don't be downloading something. Don't be downloading a piece of Giant software from a non-Giants website.
Thanks, Jacob.
Yeah.
You see how fast we've been able to clear this monster field?
Yep.
I feel vindicated. Hey, because of lag, I'm seeing 2 double RKs.
You are?
I am.
So is that double RK?
Yeah, it was like seeing double vision and whatnot. It's kind of creepy. Okay, I'm moving the combine you were using, RK. I'm going to go park it and put it back.
Yeah, well, I was going to do that after we got done. I was going to wash it and put it away. And
The header's more dirty than the combine.
I was going to wash it off.
Let's see if I can get it through somewhere.
That's more like me.
I think we'll be okay if it can go if we put the stuff away just a little dirty. It's when the green becomes completely brown, that's when it's a problem.
Double, I'm saying that's more like me, as in saying wash.
As in what?
Saying wash.
Ah. Well, the header that I was using on that other combine, it was dirty when I picked it up. So I figured it needed to be washed before I put it away. Haven't done that yet, but because I wanted to get up here and we wanted to get this field done tonight.
At least the big one.
Yep. We can head over to do 1920.
Another time. And that's if the map is still up. The way Randy was talking, he was thinking probably sometime tomorrow that he'll swap out the maps.
Okay, I don't know what this thing is doing. Okay, we'll turn that off. That did not work. I tried to turn it before I got to the end, and that didn't work.
Yeah, I got it.
Twitch. There we go. I had to do that because it's been putting my YouTube channel up there every time I push the control key. So I wanted to put the Twitch channel there. That's my Twitch Twitch address if you're watching on YouTube, which I don't know. I mean, it keeps saying it's disconnected and connected, but I've been watching it on Twitch on my cell phone, and it looks okay. Let's see, can I, no I can't.
Okay, I'm going into Giants Editor.
All right, then.
Okay, that's because it's got skip lane on. Okay. There we go. That's why it's doing that. I can minus that since I'm here all by myself. Not that way. See how this works.
I'm en route, Billy.
Okay, that looks...
Sorry to keep you waiting, dude.
No worries.
You about ready to make a turn, or will
No.
you get 100% before then?
Yeah, I'm 100% right now.
Okay. Oh, you were heading east anyway, so there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
gonna
working
use
this
the
little square.
opposite direction cheater angle. Sorry, RK, go ahead.
That's okay. I just mentioned that I was working this little square on this side of that outcropping of trees.
It looks like you're ready also, RK.
Yep.
All
Thank
right,
you.
You're welcome.
Yes, I am going to need offloaded soon.
Coming at you.
Ooh, this is real, Dickard.
Dickard, what are you, gunning gamers?
All right, so what's the fill plane looking like for the 690 auger?
It's all over. I've never dealt with this, so I don't really know what I'm looking at, but it's all over.
I've had some luck with doing some Google searching for specific parameters to edit in XML or Giants Editor.
I wonder if I can post a picture in TeamSpeak.
I don't know. You can post a link to it, that's for sure.
True.
Uh-oh, that didn't work.
Billy, you realize that he hasn't posted a chore log in a while?
Got it.
The only thing you can post in TeamSpeak is you can change your avatar to it.
Let's stop, RK.
And I'm empty.
And I'm en route to the Silo King. So far, I've put everything into the Silo King at 17. I think I'm still going to do that because this thing can get some speed. That way, the entire harvest is close to the sell point. Ooh, there we go. A full trailer load. Now I'm just finally breaking 45 mile an hour.
I really wish I could show you this.
Well, you're in Giants Editor, so you're probably looking at user attributes, auger, and it's probably trigger position or tip position or OL or overload position. You got to break the tree down. It's going to be It's going to be in the gameplay category. Once you can find the gameplay category and user attributes, you should be able to find kind of what you're looking for, just hunting on instinct alone. I would think that's where I would start. All right. So you guys are doing A-okay. I got time to go put the other truck away. We moved the trucks over to Field 18, Billy, along with all 5 of the plow evaders.
Yeah,
discs.
I've seen that.
I never do anything with actual mods in Giants Editor. It's always just maps.
Most anything I've done with mods, I've been able to accomplish through XML sheet edits.
But Brady, you've got a young, agile mind. You should be able to figure it out.
Ha 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 ha.
So what he's saying, mine's old and decrepit?
No, mine is. Mine is old and decrepit. I don't mess with them. I just play them. I let you young folks do all the work.
Never mind, all the stuff I'm seeing is like smoke.
Yeah, and you're looking at that's all particle stuff, and you know, particle effects and things like that. That's not the right place to be looking. Whatever it is that we're looking for is going to be in. It should be in the gameplay, and you just got to keep poking around in there. And if you don't find it, then you're probably going to have to do, you know, some Google research and ask the specific question, how do you make the auger's fill plane bigger or wider or whatever the descriptor is?
Should I be looking at the fill volume discharge?
Yeah,
No.
that sounds right.
No, fill volume discharge,
wait a
that's
minute.
like overload capacity. We don't need to play with that. What we're looking for is something that will increase the auger's trigger width. See what I'm saying? Like the trailers have to be in a specific position in order for the auger to even trigger. And it's not so much the trailers as it is probably the auger. So I'd be looking for anything that has to do with the auger itself, and anything that may sound like there's a specific radius that it'll trigger in, you know, if that makes any sense. All right, RK, I'm heading east.
You sure it wouldn't be in the XML for the harvester?
See, that's what I'm thinking. Giants Editor may not be the right place to poke around with it. I think a lot of those parameters affecting the auger would more than likely be in the XML sheet rather than in Giants Editor. Although Giants Editor, you can find it in there because whatever's in the XML sheet gets repeated in i3D coding. I just find the XML sheet a lot easier to navigate right now. Especially with Word++, makes everything so much easier.
I use
Note.
Note++.
What is
Or
the
whatever.
XML label, guys?
It'll have the name of the mod. You have really 2 XML files that deal with every single mod, and that's the mod desk, which is the mod description, which has some information in it that's useful. And then you've got the actual name of the mod itself, which will have all of those parameters. And you don't really have to unpack or unzip the file. You find that XML sheet inside the archive. You can just drag it to your desktop.
Empty.
You are, but I'm going to take you up close to the end here a little bit.
Okay, that's fine.
You know, I did just clear across half a BFE.
Okay, I the XML out onto my desktop, and it comes up in Internet Explorer.
All right, you got to right-click on it and choose Open with a notepad or a text editor. What's the big one that we're using? One I like to use?
I
What
use
is that
Note++.
called?
There we go.
Yeah, Notepad++.
Well, it's just Note++.
Well, I've got mine comes up as Notepad++. Probably the same thing.
So many things to look for.
So, and in there you can use the Control F function. And the nice thing about that particular editor is it keeps it stores a short list of your search terms. So I would start searching for auger and start there, and then drill down as you try to find something, something more specific.
Cannot find auger.
Oh, you're right. It is Notepad++.
What I thought.
Or should I select the box that says match case?
No, well, it's not. When you do the Control F function, it's not case sensitive. All right, so auger. You may want to start poking around for overload capacity, and that should put you in the general area of the XML code where it may affect fill plane, or even search for fill plane.
It's 1420 is the overloading capacity.
1420 is good. If you really want to make it OP, you change that to 15,000, and that'll match the unload speed of the cat harvesters, cat combine mods.
Yeah,
Now those unload fast, don't they, Billy?
Yeah, you pull underneath of it and it's empty.
It says the trailer trigger index is... Oh god, I don't know how to...
That might be something to poke around with. Trailer trigger.
Trailer trigger sounds like the thing.
Well, there's more than one, so I gotta look at that.
Yeah, well, trailer trigger. I'll have to look at that. At that point, you're free to do whatever you want to do with it, but at that point, I would say probably time to do some Google research on what trailer trigger actually means and controls. All right then. So you're going to finish this swath, and then you're going to finish 15 and 17, huh?
Correct.
Brilliant strategy, sir. Brilliant.
Allow fill from air is false.
Allow fill from air. I don't know what that means, so...
Oh, I bet you that's if you run underneath the pipe of a Silo King, it won't fill the combine.
Yeah, I'll bet you that's what it is.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose you'd have to do that because the combine is technically a tipper with an auger in it.
Correct.
Oh, so I wouldn't change that. Trailer trigger, is that what it was? Trailer fill trigger?
1 second.
Underneath that, if if it's what I think it is, you might find some parameters like radius, some kind of geometric reference, some kind of mathematical reference to a circle. Oh, I'm down this way. I'm going to come offload you there, RK.
I'm just about done. If you wait.
Yeah, well, I can wait because Billy's empty. Yeah, you are just about done. Except, did you get that little spit up there?
No, that's what I'm going back for.
Okay.
I just wanted to finish this off so I didn't have to come back down to get it.
No, that's fine. I'm not questioning your methods.
Trailer triggers is what it is.
Trailer triggers. There's got to be something in there that would reference a circle, because I don't imagine that they would choose the square shape. So look for terms like radius, circumference, anything to do with geometric references to circle. That's what I would start with.
So there's trailer trigger index equals 0, less than 0. What is that? That's not a dash. Just
trailer trigger index. Is that what it was?
Yeah.
See what Google has to say about trailer trigger index.
I'm trying to finish this harvest, and they're experimenting or investigating how to make these particular combines offload better, because you have to be in a certain point to only offload on a certain point of the trailer, and it's really hard to use a grain wagon because, or a grain auger, or overloader, whatever they called.
Grain cart.
Yeah, grain cart, there you go. Oh, I hit that tree. It's hard to use a grain cart because, well, you can't get to it. See if I can get under these trees.
I wonder, did someone type all this XML stuff, or is it stuff that gets put in from Giants Editor?
Trailer trigger broken. Okay, I did a Google search for trailer trigger index, and the very top number hit is on fs-uk.com forum, and it reads thusly. Trailers lined up correctly and it should dump into the trailer, yet it doesn't. Only way to fix it is to drive forward and backward to find the sweet spot for a ton load. Does this sound familiar?
Yeah.
Okay, why is it like this? It goes on, and then it says, so-and-so having a similar problem with the silo trigger, actually testing a mod trailer, drove under the silo spout, but no go, then tried small standard trailer, start with, but that wouldn't work either. Seemed to be stuck thinking it had some straw in it. There's straw icon, etc. Update to this post in case anyone has this problem. The author found that in the mod trailer i3D, the exact fill root node object under rigid body must not have the trigger box checked, and also must have a collision mask of, what is that, 40 million in order to work with the silo fill trigger. Now, that doesn't say anything about the combine issue.
I was gonna say, doesn't mean diddly to me.
No, but what some of what I read is making sense. You know, it's it could be the trailer, it could also be the combine. It could be a combination of both. To be honest with you.
Well, I'm of the opinion, since it affects every trailer, that it's the combine.
That would be the place to start. Now, also in that search hit, Brady, was how to fix fill plane problems, which is what I think the issue is that there's a problem with the fill plane on the auger of this combine rather than there's a problem with the rigid body trailer.
Yeah.
There we go. So, trailer trigger index, I mean, that's fine, but be looking for fill plane stuff.
So I'm on Giants Editor, and the animation of the grain is coming at a diagonal out of the auger.
Mm-hmm. That's standard.
Oh.
This is the 690, Jacob, because with the 60-foot headers that are on them, it's so hard to get a position to get the auger to trigger to offload it. You know? Still showing 2 double RKs. That's pretty interesting. Okay, Billy, where are you? You're up in the northwest corner?
Yeah, I just got a little bit to clean up, so don't worry about me.
Okay. I'm on the fill volume discharge node, and the cliff distance is 1 million.
Supposed to be 40 million, the collision mask anyway.
So we going to put this stuff away or stage it at field 1920?
Well, I feel the next set of fields that have soybean are 1920, so we should probably put them up there. That'll be the next thing, because the corn is now in the final stage of growing, so we'll be long done with 19 and 20 before the corn tips, you know?
Let me see if I can get across here. I'm sure I can, because I'll drive right through the stop sign and the mailboxes and the street signs. And
now you're just going to deliberately find stuff to drive into, RK? Why,
no,
you deviant,
no.
you.
Okay, here I am. Stop.
Man, them mailboxes and stop signs don't stand a chance against your mad skills.
No, I'm just harvesting inward a little bit, so I'm not parked on the road.
Right on.
Something we could try is get a combine with the shorter pipe and try it on the grain cart with just get grain into it and try it with the grain cart and see if that one works good. Because then we could narrow it down to something being wrong with the extended pipe.
I'm not full yet, Billy. There you go.
Yeah, I was playing with the trigger.
Now, the other thing to consider, and it just occurred to me, that 60-foot header is a mod attached to a mod being filled with, that's being offloaded into another mod.
Yeah, but even when we use the smaller
potential
headers,
the potential exists that there may be a conflict that results in a really difficult fill trigger to find.
Now, because when we were using the smaller
16 row,
the smaller headers, we had to find that same trigger point on the combine, or I mean on the.
It does the same with the in-game 16 row.
Okay.
Okay, I put my combine over there. Yeah, that doesn't look like the grasses. I mean, well, yeah, the corn's not ready to harvest yet. So, yeah, we're good. And with that note, all you guys that have been watching, thanks. I appreciate you watching. It's been a good show. If you've paid attention, you probably learned a lot. But if you're like me, when they start talking technical, you just kind of phase it out, ignore it. So, y'all have a good one. There goes Billy.
Well, thanks for the live stream, RK.
Oh, yes, I can.
That was a lot of fun.
I can jump up here in the air and get a nice bird's eye view of everything. So, yeah, we're going to be doing this big field over here next. And that is this one right here. And
19 and 20.
This is not part of it. This down here, that's not part of it. Looks like it is, but it's not.
He's parked down here right by the pig farm, Billy.
Yeah. Yeah, I cut it in this way so I didn't have to go through a ditch. Like Billy just did.
Billy's a brave soul.
Yeah,
Yep.
and he made it through there too. And I started just around this edge, and so I'd have a place to park.
I was just looking for my phone, like I was feeling all around my bed, it was on my chest.
You know, that's a great first world problem to have, dude. Can't find your phone.
The other day when we were leaving the campground where we were staying in our cabin, I was sitting in the truck and going on the way home. I couldn't find my phone, like I was looking all around me. Well, I thought I left my phone at the cabin, well, here it was in my pocket.
On a recent visit to Paris, I thought I had my phone in my pocket and realized that I had been pickpocketed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, you know, it was an Apple phone, so one of the students that I was chaperoning had an Apple phone, so I was able to access my Apple ID through her phone and set it to locked and erase everything in its memory and cloud components, cloud items as soon as it reconnected to the internet. So there you go.
You got
I
you
was
a
only.
nice,
Go ahead.
got you a nice shiny brick now.
Yeah, apparently. Well, I got back on the 24th, so that was a Saturday, and Sunday the 25th I went to a corporate-owned provider store and just got an iPhone 8. And made some upgrades to my iPad, because I still had my iPad, but I didn't buy the version that came cellular enabled, so I traded in the 10-month-old iPad I had for the next step up, which had cellular service enabled through my provider. So in case I have my phone ever stolen or it goes missing again, I can still make and receive calls, and everything is cross-wired that way, so life is good.
So you can not only make and receive calls, you can cancel your phone, lock your phone if it gets stolen again.
Mm-hmm.
Without having to borrow somebody else's.
Yeah, that was on the French Underground, the Paris Underground when we were there. And I was like, yeah, well, whatever. I was due for an upgrade anyhow. And to me, the phone is just it's a business tool. But it was better that it happened to me, because I'm not really attached to my technology the way some of these kids are.
Personally, I would have done something about it.
Well, the thing was, we did.
That's a crime, and that's something.
Well, we contacted the gendarmerie, French police, and we were advised that because the phone's ping function already revealed that its location was in southeast Paris, which was over 20 miles away from where I was, and that was a part of the city district, one of the districts we never went to, that I suspected the phone was lost the moment I discovered. I mean, there was no way to recover it. And but we reported it to the police, and you know, they gave us some very helpful advice, but it was already actions I had taken. And pretty much, you get a phone lifted in a foreign country, just consider it gone, you know, chalk up your losses and move on. So there you go. And since I was at the timing, I mean, it sucks that it was stolen, but the timing was such that I was due for an upgrade. Wasn't going to get an iPhone 10 because it's only marginally better than the 8 Plus that I wound up getting anyway.
Okay, I'm not sure I want to try to pronounce your name there, but thanks for watching. It's nice to see you. Hi, we're here. We're almost, I don't know, I was getting ready to quit, but then Billy started cutting in the utility poles on the north side of this field, and I thought, You know what? I'll do the utility poles on the west side of the field.
Well, you guys are gluttons for punishment, so good on you, mates.
Well, it's not turning out too bad. Now that I've
I'll bring
come on.
I'll bring the OP blue grain cart up by you guys, and then I'm logging for the night.
Okay. I don't think
Yeah,
we're
I'm kind of
actually
giving
going
up on
to
this combine for tonight.
Feel your issue to resolve. Be sure.
Don't think I'm actually going to harvest this whole field tonight. Just cut the yeah, these things. Telephone poles, utility poles.
Yeah,
Just cut
things that
those
jump
in.
out in front of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, my main thing was I just want to get a good headland over here.
That's cool.
Looks like I have to download Automox again because it got deleted when I deleted some of my mods because I forgot to put it in my keepsakes folder.
Yeah. All it took was one time for that to happen to me, and I got smart and set up a whole bunch of archive folders on my external hard drive. Now, anytime I get a collection of mods, like any of Randy's servers that I've taken the time and trouble to download all the mods and stuff, once we're done with them, I put them in my archive. All right, fellas. Have yourselves a wonderful evening. I will catch you all sometime tomorrow. I think I should be able to at least be, if not in-game, TeamSpeak because tomorrow he live streams the challenge server.
Ah.
Was that about 1, 2 o'clock tomorrow?
1 o'clock your time.
1 o'clock Eastern. Okay. There it is.
Well,
Alright,
y'all
Mesa, have a good night.
Y'all have a
Okay,
good
thanks,
one.
fellas.
Night, Mesa. Thanks for joining.
Good
I'm
night.
going to
Okay.
stop the stream here, so let me get back to this. Nope, this. There we go. And night.